All right, so let's take a look at what you're seeing right here, okay? Um, we've got a lot to cover. Basically, folks, what you're seeing right here, this is our presentation for the day. This we're going to break down as well, and we're going to cover a lot of what you're seeing here today. Now, I have to tell you that there are so many AI tools that we won't have the time to go. It's not that type of Groovathon live stream where we're demoing different tools and having fun with them. It's not that type of live stream. This is going to be talking about AI automation and workflows. And more importantly, the hottest thing that's going on right now is AI automation and workflow consulting. And we're going to talk about that as well. Basically, everybody's shutting down their social media marketing agencies, which reminds me, if you just give me 1 second here, I want to pull up, hold on. All right. I'm going to send a little message to my friend, Mitch Russo. Bear with me here. Mitch, he's not actually my friend. He's a client of ours, Russo, and he lives here in Florida. Can you do me a favor and send me a selfie video? I am going to share it live on today's webinar. Very low production, please. All right. So, Mitch Russo reached out to me the other day, and he told me how just being part of listening to our live streams, he's a Groove.ai white label owner. He is the talk of the town of every single room that he goes into. And when I told him about our AI certification program that we're going to be talking about today, he just went nuts. All right, so no predispositions. You know me when it comes to pricing. This is nowhere near anything in that $2,000, $5,000 price range. You're literally going to be shocked when I show the price. I'm going to shut my camera off so we can just focus on the screen. If you prefer my camera back on, put in the chat. I prefer it with the camera, but I think right now it's time to get into presentation mode, and I think you'll appreciate just focusing on the information at hand. But let me know if you like the camera better or you'd like it off. I'd like to get your opinion and do it the way that you like it. So what we're going to be covering today is AI automation and AI workflows, okay? So I want to talk about the difference between the two. I've got a little image that I'm going to pull up here for you, okay? And let's just click on this image here. And the first thing that we want to mention is that when we hear automation, there was never any human in the loop, and there was never any AI up until November of 2022. So typically when we hear automation, it's a trigger that happens, and then an action happens after that. Think in the, in the mid 2010s through 20s, it was basically Zapier. Zapier was the one that was the big, hit when APIs and webhooks became around, because that way, if somebody joined into your Calendly, right? Somebody said, put the camera on, we can see the big screen, but it's more personal. Okay, I'll put the camera back on for you guys. All right, we're back with the camera. Automation was basically somebody joins your Calendly. I want to take this other application and have it communicate with another application and have that add that email address to my MailChimp or my Aweber or something like that. Then automation started getting really, really complex for digital marketers, and started getting built into CRMs, right? You have Infusionsoft was one of the first to do it, to create segment-based situations. If they click the link, if they don't click the link, that's all automations. Then ActiveCampaign really took it to the next level. We have it in Groove. It was in Kartra. ClickFunnels has it. I think they originally used to call it Actionetics. High Level has it. It's important. But that automations are only what happens within your own ecosystem. Then people wanted to be able to create massive workflows for automation, and Zapier is really meant to do 1 to 2. It's not meant to do a full, segmentation. And that's where Make.com came in. And don't worry, you're not going to be spending any money on Make.com today. I'm using it as an example. Let's go here and just get a kind of an understanding of what's happening here. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the person fills out the form, they submit the request, and that then sends this right over to here. And then you can use other applications like Notify the Team on Slack. You can put the information into a Google Sheets or a Google Doc, and then you can send an email and a text message. And this is a very, very simple workflow. If we were to do make.com images, and if we went into here, you'll see much more. Let's just do this. Make.com complex workflows for marketers. Even though we spelled that wrong. All right. So now you're kind of seeing here, this is when automation started getting really, really exciting. You were able to take automations and do pretty much anything and connect with Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram and pull information from LinkedIn. And then all of a sudden, the next thing that happened right here in November of 2020, AI triggered events with workflows. But remember, there's no human in the loop, okay? And now we can add AI and tools and GPTs and assistants and supervisors. And if you saw my video, do me a favor, put a 1 in the chat. If you saw my post that I posted in the Facebook group about this, put a 0 in the chat if you hadn't seen that video. It's basically just me telling you that we're going to be doing this today, but I spoke about a really cool thing in that video. All right. And this uses AI, but there's no human in the loop still. And that's something like make.com. And I'm going to be giving you a software today. 99% of you are going to be getting this software today. You don't even have to buy anything, right? You're going to be getting 2 softwares today. If you're a Groove.ai or a Groove.cm paid subscriber or lifetime customer. Basically, you're just not a free member and you have access to Groove. So yes, white label, yes, lifetime Groove AI or .cm, or if you're currently paying, you're going to be getting this. All right. And so we're going to show you how you're going to get something just like make.com, but actually better. Any video that you see, I'll sneak the name to you. It's called N8N. Any video that you see N8N versus make.com, any YouTuber that's talking about it will end with conclusion. Here's why I like make.com better. All right. And keep in mind, not make.com, N8N. They all say they like N8N. Keep in mind, when you go there, it's $50 a month and still has limits. And we're going to be giving this to you included with free hosting, your own instance, and you're going to have unlimited workflows, and we're going to pay for it forever for you. All right. So let's just talk about a scenario that we're going to build out in our first training with our certification program. So we're going to take the phone here. All right. And I'm going to type in memo. Okay. And you see right here, that little voice memo app, right? I'm going to pretend I'm doing this because we don't need to do it. I would hit the voice memo. I put my AirPods on and I go out and I do my daily walk, right? And I go down to Meisner Park, or I go down to the beach on the water and come back. And now what I'll do is I'll just have my AirPods on and I'll talk to myself. People will think I'm on the phone, and I'll say, all right, so today I want to talk to you about insert subject, right? How to stay motivated in times of this, or 10 different things that you can do to automate your business, whatever. And I'm just talking and I'm riffing and I'm just going all over the place, right? That's the beautiful thing about AI. It can just completely take care of all of these things for you. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give you an example here. I should have had this open. So just bear with me a second. I've got to open up my N8N dashboard instance and pull that over for you. All right. Let's click that link, open that up, see, pull this right over here. Okay. So inside of N8N, I'm playing around. I've connected many different things here with my credentials. Honestly, this is the hardest part about using the software, is just adding your credentials. Once that's done, I'll give you like an example of a sample workflow here, right? So right here would be your trigger, right? And so I would set this up to work. Let me just fix this over here like this and move this like that. Well, there we go. I would set this up that when I upload something to Google Sheets, right? Or I do WhatsApp, or I decide to post a video, audio message in Slack, or I can even do Dropbox, right? Once that happens, the next thing I do is this automatically goes to this OpenAI node. Let me just show you how I built that essentially. I would say I need a transcription, right? Because I've got, there we go. I want to transcribe. And then I would click one more time here, transcribe, and transcribe a recording. This is translate. I would hit transcribe, and boom, it creates a node automatically like this. And so it's going to take that information. It knows that we're using OpenAI. It has my credentials because I already set that up. It knows that it's bringing in an audio because that's what I said when I was over here. It knows to transcribe, and it takes this, and I can call it whatever I want, but might as well just leave it data. And then once that's done, okay, guys, you're very familiar with ChatGPT assistants, right? So let's just go to ChatGPT, and you're very, very familiar. If you're even a free member now, you get these. These are all these GPTs that I make. I have all of these different GPTs that I make. We have over 40 of them in Groove.ai that are also in Groove.ai, and I believe, let me see here. Not even sure how. Oh, you go here, explore GPTs, and there are thousands of GPTs. These are basically chat GPTs that are told who they are. You're a marketing expert. You're this, right? You write blogs. You search keywords, right? So you basically create these little GPTs right over here. And you could create like 5 of them, right? And the first one would be here. We'll double click on it. And we say that you're an assistant, right? And you're, I called it blog. Here's the description. Basically you're a blogger. And then this is a very basic prompt, right? But what you would do is you would type a real prompt like you would be making in ChatGPT. Let me give you an example here. And let's go to better blog post, right? I'm just going to show you the secret sauce that I have behind me making a prompt. Better blog post, this is what you're supposed to do. So I'm just going to take this because I've already written a good prompt for a GPT, and I could just paste that right in here, right? And now I just hit the escape button and I'm done. And now I would go into here and I would connect my WordPress, right? And I just simply log in, connect my WordPress. You can see it's red because I haven't connected WordPress yet. Yes, we'll be adding Groove. That's one of the things we spoke about in the live stream. I don't want to veer off course, but because we have N8N automations now, we don't need to build out this huge automation platform. All we need to do is build all of the automations into Groove, and then you'll just click right in here and type in Groove, and it'll just show up. You'll have all your automations. So that's where we're going to be focusing for Groove.cm. Okay. But now, basically what would happen, right? You did your daily walk. You sent a message with and attached the audio in Slack, or just uploaded it to a Google Sheet. OpenAI transcribed it, sent it to the blog post, made a post out of it, and we could even add in here like this image, right? And we could, or just OpenAI, and we could create an image. Let me see if it's DALL-E or it's OpenAI image. There it is. It's in here in OpenAI. Then we would type an image, right? And we would click generate an image, and I'm just going to hit escape here, and I could connect that to this guy as well, like that. And so this blogger will create an image and draft a blog the way that I told it to and put it to my WordPress blog. But not only that, this assistant right here is the Facebook writer. So he's going to post to my Facebook. And just imagine if I added another assistant right here, right? And we clone this, and we call this guy the Instagram poster, right? And we gave it an image, et cetera, et cetera. And just for shits and giggles here, we will do another one, right? And this one we would call LinkedIn. And we'll do just one more as well. Copy, paste. I think it popped it up over here for some reason. And we'd put this one over here, and we're going to make this one a Twitter assistant. Your job is to write Twitter posts, etc., right? And now I'm going to connect to my Twitter account. I don't know if I did that yet. Spelled that wrong. Oh, X. Sorry, right? And I would, create a tweet, right? So now we have this OpenAI going to X. I'm not going to do this, but you can imagine this one goes to LinkedIn, this one goes to Instagram, and that's it. It's done. Automatically, I can just get my exercise in, do my morning walk, create this creation like this, and just by the time I get back inside, before I can even shower, anything like that, before I'm even into my house, I've got something either set in draft mode, or I'm just so comfortable that where it's good, I've written good posts. It's just a tweet. It's just a Facebook post. And I can automate all of these different things automatically. So, spoiler alert, you will be getting your own instance of this software. Stay tuned. I'm going to show you the details on how you're going to get it and where you're going to find it. You'll be getting access to it before September 1st. That is way past the time my team is saying, no, we'll get it done sooner. But I'm telling you September 1st so that I can make you happier in a week when we actually send it out to you. So I'm going to move this out of the way. And now you understand that before you used to be able to do workflows with something like Make.com or N8N, and now you can with N8N. But then AI came out, and AI can do a lot of the heavy lifting for you, which really threw automations completely into another stratosphere. All right. But the next thing that came out is what we refer to as human in the loop AI workflows. So imagine this. Okay. Here you have, here's a workflow with in the past, how you would do things, right? There was a human had to do all of these things. So you have no AI, it says here. So if you wanted to write a VSL, you had to write the script, you had to then record it, you had to edit the audio, you had to add the visuals and B-roll and a demo of your software, you had to create music, you had to click export, you had to click publish. Now, 80% to 90% of this stuff can automatically be done with AI. It's getting to the point that very soon 100%, because even InVideo is now doing some of the editing. I still prefer to do the editing, but even you can add AI to your editing and make such a difference. I'm going to, let me just open this up here. I'm going to show you a video. I'm going to show you, this is a testimonial from our friend here. If you take a look at this this video that you're seeing right here, with the background and how Brad looks and everything like that, and the audio, when you hear it later, it sounds so freaking good. It's all AI editing that I did, and I'll be talking to you more about like where you find all those types of tools. But this is the one that he actually sent me yesterday. May say not sure. You should just send me a selfie video telling me how you are being asked to help people with AI and the opportunity it's given you. All right, so let's go over to here. Let's find Brad. So Brad sent me this video yesterday. And you can see, let's mute that. And you can see this is how it looked, right? And with AI editing, I was able to make it look like this. I could add backlighting to a room, touch up the teeth, the white, and all these different things. So now if you add AI automation workflows, everything above is now done for you or with the assistance of you and AI. So the big difference between having a human in the loop now with an automation is essentially a chatbot, right? When you go to groove.cm and you go here, this is what we call a human in the loop. But believe it or not, this chatbot right here can do all types of automations like we did with N8N, but there's a different type of technology that's needed to do something like this. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is called Flowise. Okay, so I showed you basically N8N allows you to create these complex workflows like this. We just went through one, all right? I'm not going to go through reading all of this stuff here. Some of this stuff is notes for me, but I got this off the top of my head. Flowise is more like this. Okay, it's the same type of thing. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to boot up my Flowise instance right now. These are the only two that I didn't have prepared for you. These questions just get in the way because I have them so large that they overtake my browser. So we're going to hit the back button here. I'm going to open up Flowise. And ready? Spoiler alert number 2, you're going to be getting access to this as well. All right. Now, if you say, Mike, this seems a little bit complex, trust me when I tell you, I guess you could say that, but it's no different than going inside of Groove or ActiveCampaign or Infusionsoft Keep or anything like that and creating an automation workflow, right? So right here, when you click here, let's just click on this one here, workflows. You're going to see it's pretty much the same thing. This, you say, okay, I want to create a chat. I want to use this model from OpenAI, right? I now have this supervisor here, and this supervisor talks to these 2 different employees. This employee is the lead research, and this employee is a lead sales representative. And then I'm taking this worker and I'm giving him access to a tool. And I know that you can't see this very well, and I do apologize. I'm going to give you access to this tool, and that tool allows them to do a Google search. Now, I haven't connected my Google account to this yet, so I have a little red asterisk here, right? And there's a little note here saying, hey, there's some things that you've got to do. You've got to input your parameters. Believe it or not, I didn't even add my OpenAI key yet to this Flowise. I just wanted to drag some things on here and play around and see what it was like. And again, this is the prompt. And so what you're doing, I promised you guys this about a year ago. I told you that there was going to be something that was going to allow you to create a team of people with a supervisor. And the supervisor would have a team of people and they all talk and they communicate. I envisioned that you were going to drag these little employees over, click on a little gear setting above their head and say, who they are. Folks, that is exactly what this is. These are your employees. They just don't look like little cartoon people. Your settings are all located in here in the parameters where you type and tell them what to do. And so you connect your employees and you make them work together. All right. Now the difference between, so if you're going to say to me, so Mike, I don't get it. If they both use AI, what is the difference between Make.com and N8N that you just showed before and Flowise? Well, Make.com and N8N, if you remember, was no human in the loop. It just started with a trigger, right? You recorded something that's not technically the human in the loop. You recorded something on your walk and you uploaded it to Slack, and then no human was in the loop, but AI took care of everything. This means there's a human in the loop. And how does this work? This works by giving you an embed. Now, we're not going to get into all of this other stuff, but you can actually connect this to your software and other APIs. So let's just do the simple one here. You get a little script like this. And when you take that script, you put it on your website and you get something like this. So you're creating a chatbot. This is the biggest thing that companies want right now. And I'm not talking a chatbot like you're seeing here at groove.cm, which is basically taps into a knowledge base and answers your question. With Flowise, you can create automation workflows that will give people buttons. You can have the chatbot negotiate a price and ask, is that okay with you? You set terms that it's okay. It can then connect to Stripe and instantly give the person the payment link right inside of the chat. You can give it yes and no answers, many different things that we're not going to get too complicated about. But let me give you an example of a chatbot that can be done with something like Flowise, right? We can put a supervisor in here. And in our, let's just say this was a customer service chatbot. So I'm just going to call this customer service, right? And let's just call this one escalate. And I'm going to clone this one, and I'm going to call this testimonial, right? Now, I can connect these, very simply to the supervisor over here. Oops. Sorry about that. I just connect them to the supervisor. And what would happen is this chat would be happening with a customer like this. Okay, let's go to Groove.cm. I'm going to give you an example of what would be happening. While you're chatting with the customer, it has knowledge. You can upload knowledge, upload PDFs and all different things. So it has knowledge, so it knows what you're talking about. You basically train it. We're not going to get into all that stuff here today. But let's imagine the customer starts saying, this is BS. I am going to contact, and right, they start saying Better Business Bureau or attorney or lawsuit or class action lawsuit or put in a chargeback. Well, what's happening is your supervisor right here is monitoring that chat, and he says, escalate. He says, okay, I've determined there's a problem here. And he has this worker automatically summarize everything and then send a text message with a summary of the conversation to all of the leadership in the company. And it's going to put a message post in a group that's been created called 911 Slack support. And it puts it in there and all the bells and whistles go off. And you see, wait, we've got a customer that needs immediate attention. They're threatening a chargeback, a lawsuit, anything like that, just for an example. But let's assume that while you're chatting, you start saying, I love this product, blah, 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 blah. Anything else I can help you with? Now I'm a happy customer. You can have this worker handed over to this testimonial worker. And this testimonial worker, what it will do, it will basically say something like, hey, I notice you're very, very happy. I've summarized the conversation into a summary. Does this look about right about your feelings? The customer will then say, yes, thank you, right? And then the chatbot will say, would it be okay? Do I have your permission to make a testimonial out of this to put on your website? The customer would have a button that says yes or no, right? And if they click on the yes button, sorry about that. If they were to click on the yes button, it would actually put an actual button on there. You would then ask them to upload an image, and you would just drag in a node that allows you to upload an image. And then you would ask them for their name and their website, and then say, okay, thank you. We're going to be posting that on our website. And then you would just go into here, add another thing in here, and you would add your Google Sheets, just like you did before, right? You would find your Google, you would add your Google Sheets node into here. Just try to close that. And you would just add that right into here, just like this. And now it would put all of the testimonials that it's collecting into Google Sheets for you automatically. And you can even create a widget that automatically adds it to your website if you don't want to approve it. So I wanted to give you a couple of examples, but the main difference between N8N, which is probably what you're going to use for 80 to 90% of your automations, and then this one here called Flowise, this one allows you to create a chatbot that you can talk with. And I'm going to get an error because, right, we didn't connect OpenAI, so we don't have our Google API key and our OpenAI key. And then you can publish this anywhere. You can even connect this with an API like this. You take this and you connect this to a WhatsApp group or even a Facebook Messenger, and you can have all of this work in Facebook Messenger or in WhatsApp or in Slack, and you could have Slack actually be the interface. But if you want it to be the interface, then you just get a widget and it creates this for you. So again, just to wrap that up, because we're 1 hour in here, that is the difference between N8N and Flowise, is that one of them has a human in the loop, which is a chatbot, and one doesn't, and it's just automation. But the fact now that we now have the ability to add AI into workflows, it has completely exploded the game. And here's the thing. Many people like you and like everybody I talk to and like everybody that Mitch is talking to me about, and I just wanted to see, he's telling me that he's going to be sending a little video. I'm going to try to play it to you or just put it up somewhere where you can see it. They are going around and they're hearing people at conferences, at events, things like the Marketers Cruise or any business meetings, local meetups, and AI is the hottest thing that's talking about. And you know what these people say? My friend Brad Costanzo, Mike Koenigs, they say, excuse me, hey, I'm AI certified automation consultant. And they go, really? What is that? And you say to them, well, look, I would be happy to talk to you about that. And you talk to them. Basically, here's what people will pay you to do AI automation consulting, basically telling them what can be done. Kind of like what I'm doing here. You would gather their team and show them what can be done. You can make between $500 to $2,500 for a half-day session, kind of like what I'm doing for you right now. Now, guess what people are going to say to you after you show them a presentation like this, just like many of you may be saying right now. Wow, this looks really cool. This looks really, really complex at the same time. Is there any way that you could do this for me? And here's the thing. I don't want to insult any of you here. I think that about 1 in 10 of you, maybe 1 in 15 of you, can actually enjoy and build out these workflows and take the time to do it. The most important thing is that you know that they can be done. But maybe it's 1 in 5 of you. Maybe it's 1 in 3 of you that can do it. But I would probably think it's about 1 in 10 of you. Now, for the other 9 or the other 5 or whatever that might be, the other thing I want to let you know, we're going to be talking about it a little bit later, is that Groove is already has teamed up. We partnered with 5 different AI automation workflow experts, specifically in the knowledge of N8N and FlowWise. Meaning, you're going to hear about this a little bit later, so you have to stay tuned. We're going to be providing you with a video presentation that all you have to do is get up. Let's see if the camera follows me. You'll say something like this. Hi, my name is Jim. I'm a certified, let's do it again. Hi, my name is Jim. I'm an AI automation and workflow consultant. If you have any questions about what we can do, I put a short video presentation together that shows you all of the services that we offer. Simply watch this video, and if you have any questions, click the link below to book a call with one of our AI automation specialists, and we'll get you started. Here's the video, okay? And that video is a video that's created by us. And we're going to be giving you a VSL funnel. All right, more information on that in just a minute. You're going to get that VSL. You put your information in front of it, and then the people will watch that perfectly crafted video showing the services that we do. And underneath, they're going to book a call with our team. Okay. And it's going to be tracked to you. And you could get $5,000 per workflow. The average price for AI automation workflows to be built, the average ticket is $5,000 to $25,000. Now, if you want to learn this and do it yourself, which I highly encourage you to do, actually build out the workflows, connect. The thing that makes it a little tough is that when you do these things, you have to work with people and have the patience to get access to their Google account, their X account, their Facebook, and you need all of these permissions to do that. But if you have the patience to do that and you want to learn how to put all these notes together, great. You could sell these jobs easily with the videos that we give you for $5,000 to $15,000 to $25,000, right? Depending on what they want. You can even get a retainer for $500,000 a month to be on retainer, $500 per month to be on retainer as their AI automation and workflow consultant. Hold on just a second. All right. So if you want us to do it for you, well, you get to keep a third, and Groove and the partner keeps a third. Basically, Groove gets a third, the AI automation consultant that knows how to build this stuff gets a third, and you get a third. So you can go out and basically white label this service. We give you the videos, we give you everything. I'm kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself, but that's what's happening right now with just showing up and letting people know that not only are you a digital marketer, but you're also an AI automation and workflow consultant. So let's talk about this right here. And by the way, you would also obviously have Groove.cm and Groove.ai. I don't really have the time today to demo Groove.ai. You probably all saw the recent updates, and from what I see, 90% of you already have Groove.ai. So we're going to check that off today. So why get certified? Let's open this up. Okay. Number one, you could use the knowledge for your own business, right? So you're going to learn how to streamline your own operations. It's going to increase your productivity. So you're going to get better conversions, better leads, more customers, more sales, and just have more engagement because your copy and everything is going to look better. Uh, Option number two is when you see the price for this, and guys, I'm going to leak this right now to you. The price for this is $497 a year for the certification program, plus everything else that's going to be coming as well. So just bear with me. I always say, if the price is not an objection, lead with it. So I'm going to just going to show you everything that you're getting here, and this what you get right here. We're going to be talking about in just a minute. All right. But I want to let you know, if you're working for somebody, you should go to your boss and either have them reimburse you or have them paid for this certification program for you. All right. This is for lifetime members or current subscribers of Groove. If you're not, if you're a free member, I'll talk to you about the price. It's a little bit more, but this is a special for our lifetime Groove customers today. But you're also going to get an option to get it if you're not a Groove customer. We just have to take care of the prices for Groove.cm and Groove.ai for you, because you don't have it like those other members. All right. So you can have your boss or your employer pay for this for you, right? And then you can tell, if they say why, you say, well, I'm going to be able to bring this information into the company, and I'll be the AI automation certification expert for the company, and I can help build these workflows for the company. Number three that we just went over, let me see if I can number these. 1, 2. Number 3, I just went over with you. It's the how-to consulting, right? That's where you can charge anywhere from $500 to $1,500 up to $2,500 to do a consulting. And believe it or not, we are even going to give you a presentation, a keynote presentation, that when you land that customer, you can walk them through a presentation very similar to what I'm doing, explaining N8N and explaining all of these different tools out there that can work in their business. That's going to be the next part of our presentation. All right. So that presentation is going to be given to you. You're going to actually have access to a board like this to do your presentation with a keynote. And when you charge them $500, it's up to you. Or if you want to charge them what I would say $1,500 to $2,000 to do a 4 or 5 hour presentation with their entire company, that is what you would do. And then the very next question, when you get done, you say, any questions? 10% of the people are going to go, Jim, you got this? And he's going to say, yeah, I got this. This is really cool. I'm going to dive in, because they got a really technical person on their team. Most likely that person is busy enough, and the CEO is going to go, well, wait a second, you seem to know this better than anybody else. Number 4, can't you just do it for us? Well, I have a rate sheet, and we'll be providing you with that. And it'll be basically at the end of the slides. And we can build the automations for you. A typical automation will consist of this. We have to work with your team to do this. We're going to find out what your needs are. And that's going to cost you about $5,000. And if you want to have multiple workflows, that can get into the range of $15,000 to $25,000. Now, you could do that yourself. Or if you want to say, my team will do this for you, I can book another call with your team. You can book a call with our team. We will onboard the customers. We will collect the money. We'll pay you a third of it, and we will take it over from there. That's why you want to become an AI automation certified consultant. I'm going to show you a video in just a little while from Brad Costanzo. Have to see if I can get the one from Mike Keating's up as well. I don't want to say what they're making, guys. I really don't. But let me put it to you this way. These guys are doing 7-figure consulting businesses just with AI automation. The bigger the companies they go to, the bigger the deals. They're getting $100,000, $150,000 consulting. So the only thing is you have to get to understand how to become an expert. Now, you don't need me to certify you. I'm going to give you a test. I'm going to give you a certificate. You're going to be AI certified, or you could go out and learn this stuff yourself. So here's what you get in the AI certification program. All right. So I want to be clear. We've done a really, really nice gift for you people. If you hung up right now and said, that's enough, I'm not interested in paying $497 a year to get AI certified. I'm not interested in the other 10 things that you're going to tell me that I'm going to get that you're saying going to blow my mind. Mike, I'm out of here. I just want to know, do I get N8N and FlowWise? Yes. We are going to give you Flowise, which basically we said we wanted to build it to Groove. It does it already. You're going to be able to get chatbots, knowledge bases, and put these widgets all over your sites, do automations. You're going to get that absolutely for free before September 1st. And you're also going to get an instance. We'll give you free hosting. We will install at no charge for you N8N, and you will not have to pay for it. And if you want to know what these things cost, right? Let me pull this up here. All right. So Flowise, ladies and gentlemen, costs $65 a month and still limits your amount of stuff. That's $65 a month. If you take that times, well, I probably have that number right here. That's $780 per year. We're giving you that. It's MIT open source license. If you want to go find hosting companies that do one-click installs, you're still going to pay about $20 per month with these things like Elastio and things like that. We're giving you that for free. So kudos to Groove. This is something that you automatically will be able to get access to before September 1st. Now, N8N is the same thing. You can go to n8n.com. You can look at their pricing. And again, there's still limits that you can do here. $50 per month, right? Now, I want to let you know, this is open source. You can try to install this on your own server if you're that type of technical person. But why do it? Groove is doing it for you. And obviously, they have tens of thousands of people paying them $50 per month to do it for them. But Groove is going to be giving you this for free. I have to be very careful how I say this because it's open source. Groove is going to be giving you hosting for free. We will install it for free, and we will give you your instance for free. We're not allowed to charge you for this. So we're giving you free hosting and free installation of N8N. I'm just being very, very careful how I say this. I cannot sell you N8N. I cannot. I can sell a software that includes Flowise, but I can't do that with N8N. That violates their terms of service. What I can do is I can give you free hosting, and in that free hosting, I can offer you a one-click install, and you will get your own password, and you can run. Essentially, you get N8N without having to pay for it because you are allowed to download it and install it on your own server, and we're assisting you in doing that, okay? So if you wanted to get out right now, you can get out right now and say, hey, Mike, I'm not interested in any of the AI certification and anything that you're going to be talking about, getting access to this board called the AI Command Center, ACE. Now, I do want to let you know that will be given to you as well before September 1st. We are creating the automation for this. So currently we have to manually add everybody that gets in, but you're seeing that we are going to be building this exact thing that you're seeing out here in Notion, because Notion allows automation and unlimited followers. The only way that we can make this board publicly available is I'd have to click share, and I'd have to click this link here and make this board public. And I'm not going to do that. Making this board public means anybody that doesn't pay for it gets access to this ACE, this AI Command Center workflows, automations, mastermind, and AI tools. This is my pride possession right here, and we are not giving this to anybody. Unfortunately, you don't get this as a Groove.ai member or a Groove.cm member. We are entering now the AI automation and workflow consulting, and the consultants will get access to this board. They will be getting access to it just like this. It's identical, right? You'll be getting access to it through Notion, because Notion allows unlimited followers at no additional charge. And it also does automations that we connect through GrooveCell when you buy it, okay? But if you do take access to that today, you will be getting access as we manually fulfill those for you, okay? So let's talk about this AI Command Center. Let's move on over to here. All right, we're about an hour in because we spent 20 minutes doing intros and stuff like that. This board has over 25 different categories related to AI, okay? So Groove, or I should say this certification program, I'm going to be doing presentations monthly, twice a month on this, and we're going to be bringing in some special guests. So it's a minimum of 2 trainings per month. All right. So the first one right here, you will see that you get 2 live trainings per month with, thank you, AI, with industry leader Mike Filsaime. The first one is going to be AI news. So I'm keeping every Monday, I create a new one of these things here, and I recap all of the different news that happened in that particular week. All right. So on Friday is when all the news recaps come out. I'm going to be putting in the one that is going to say August 19th, when we get all of the news videos. So the prior week here, you can see here, I've created a GPT that takes all of the news videos that I put in and puts them into a resource document automatically for you. All of the news that I think is big for the week will be right here. I'm going to be doing once a month a recap on the news for the month. In the middle of the month, we're going to be doing AI workflow automation creation training. We're going to be creating an N8N workflow, and we're going to be creating a FlowWise workflow. And then we're going to be publishing those workflows to you in the certification community. All right. So you're going to be getting monthly access to automations that you will recommend to us or that your clients want, and we're going to build them. Now, one of the beautiful things I want to share with you, and hopefully I didn't close these, is that both N8N and FlowWise come with pre-made workflows automatically done for you. Almost everyone I've ever clicked on is absolutely free. So you don't even have to wait for us. There is a community creating these workflows, automations already for you. You just add your credentials or your client's credentials. If we do the same thing with FlowWise, you'll notice that FlowWise also has a marketplace. And in here, there's different tools that you can add on, but let's just say you wanted to do just agent flows or chat flows, and let's just type in sales. All right, here's lead outreach, and you can automatically pull these things out there. We're going to be creating them, but there's already a community that has access to all of these different things. Now, obviously, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing training and showing you how these things work. This is how you get certified. All right, so that's the news. Then here, you're going to see the AI experts that I follow. So if you want to know in order who I think that you should follow, this is everybody that I follow. And this is why I watch 4 to 5 hours of YouTube per day. I'm literally addicted to this stuff. I am your Sherpa when it comes to AI. I am going to let it be known that when it comes to digital marketers, I believe I'm on the Mount Rushmore of AI automation and workflows. I honestly don't know of anybody that knows it better than me. And even if they know one particular thing like N8N or FlowWise, the amount of stuff that I archive here for myself and I label and I put videos inside there so that there's training videos that I can remember. All of this information is friggin' priceless. This is the only thing that I put down on my recap of everything that you're getting that I put priceless. I don't even want to put a price to get access to the AI command center, this thing here. It is literally priceless. So here are the automation, workflow, and coding experts. Now, I wish I had time to show you how I'm learning from these guys and AI coding. I don't even know how to code. I'm literally creating apps. Donna will tell you in 30 minutes, I created a Tetris game. Once I felt bold enough for that, I created my first software. I got my own account with Firebase, and I created a software and I showed it to my developers and I showed them that. And when they said, "Oh, that's pretty cool. Where did you get that?" I said, "I created it in 6 hours with a software called Cursor." And that is all the way over here in AI coding. And I have videos that show you how to do that. If you're a slightly technical person that knows low code, you know how to put a WordPress blog up, and you know what a cron job is, you know what an API is, you can work your way around Zapier, you can put header tags for Google on a group page. If that's you, you're now a coder, right? We'll probably even have sessions where I'll show you how I'm building software now, all right? But I even give you people to follow that are doing it even better, right? And these are all, this guy right here is my favorite guy, Leon Van Zyl. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel. When you click on his YouTube channel, you're going to see right here everything that he's doing. He has an entire course just on FlowWise. If we click on the playlist right here, he has an entire course on on Flowise, a full playlist of 19 videos, right? So this is where I'm learning my stuff from. You will get access to this. Now let's talk about AI. AI has many different types of models, right? Let me take a little sip of water. Oh, we got it from Mitch. We got it from this. Let me know if this works for you. I haven't even heard this. So what we're going to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to download it. I have no idea where it downloads this thing. So let's do this. Let's save this as. You ever notice like it's so impossible with an iPhone to like find out where the hell it puts a video or an image, and it's stuck in your iPhone library and you can't even get it out? Well, that's how I feel sometimes. So why did I just put that into my downloads when I knew I was immediately going to add that to Dropbox?
I do that too, Mike. I put everything in my downloads first. It's like the junk folder.
Yeah. And then I knew it's like, okay, and then move it to Dropbox when I literally could have just put Dropbox in the download. Yeah, my downloads is just like it's like the trash bin that if you delete it, I'd go, no, I don't know what's in there, but it's important. All right, so I'm going to copy this Dropbox link. I'm going to put it in my Skype group for Donna. Donna, you can paste that into the chat for everybody. It hasn't fully uploaded yet. So Donna, I'll let you know when I get a green checkbox here. It's 3.8 megabytes. So it just has to upload to, oh, no, it still didn't upload. When I see the little green checkbox, I'll let you know.
And while you're streaming, it'll take a while.
Yeah, that's true too with the upload. All right. So let me give you another one that you can see as well. Let me open up my YouTube over here. I try not to open up my YouTube on my stream here, because it's mostly AI, but, I watch a lot of political stuff. So there's always something that's, not flattering to political opponents with clickbait and stuff like that. And I just don't like that always showing on the stream. So let's go to, let's log in as a Groove. And let's look at your videos. So that would be YouTube Studio. And let's look at content. And let's look at this video right here. Share. Donna, you can share this one right now. Play that video, everybody. So what I'm going to do is, I don't think GoToWebinar shares my audio, right? Let's find out. You don't hear this, right?
I do not.
Yeah. Okay. So I just played this for you. So I'm going to just basically tell you that Donna's going to post that for you and you can watch it. This is Brad. He's an AI automation consultant. And he's going to basically tell you that like 2 years ago what he was doing. And then when he moved to AI, he's one of the most sought out guys that are doing this. Now, this one here, I'm just going to watch this. Unfortunately, you won't be able to hear this. I just want to hear this myself right here. And this is a 21-second video. Hey, this is Mitch Russo. I'm a business coach and a company founder. And I am so thrilled with Groove.ai. And I'm turning my clients onto it because he's a white label owner. Every time I show it to somebody, they say, how do I get that? And because of that, it's allowed me to become an AI certified consultant. So, Mitch is somebody that is not technical. I swear to you, he teaches people basically certification programs. He doesn't know the first thing about AI other than what he learns from me and showing up with Groove. He's a Groove member like you, and he watches the trainings. All right. So I just wanted to show you those two videos. So let's move on here. And now we're going to talk about the different models. So understand, these are what we know as world models, right? A language model like ChatGPT doesn't really see the world. You could actually say, move left, make a right, go 2 steps, and it could kind of create a map, but it doesn't really see the world. That is where vision comes in. Then there's text to video, there's text to image. So let's go through them. And then I'm going to explain to you once we go through the different categories of AI, what happens when you go up and down. All right. So the first thing, is language models. So what we do is we rank the language models. And even here, there's something called the LLM leaderboard. And you can see currently which is the best language model out there. And right now, ChatGPT 4.0 latest, which is now in Groove.ai, we are running with the latest model. Even though we just call it ChatGPT 4, we don't want to put all this messy stuff in there. So ours is using this and Omni Mini, which is 4. And this is so much cheaper. I recommend you use a lot less tokens, right? You can even test them out here in the arena in a blind taste test. You can come here and just put in a chat right here and model A and B, and then you will say which one you like, and then it tells you, it will tell you which model you like better, and that's how they rank it. You basically they're doing tests with the community. These are the best image models. Now, right now, I believe Flux is the best image model. I think it's better than Midjourney. I think it's better than Leonardo, and it's free and included with your X.com or X Twitter subscription. So I have access to that here. When I go to Grok, and I can say, make me an image of Donald. I want to warn you guys. This is completely uncensored. Some YouTubers had to literally blur out their screen and cracked up on camera and said, okay, I didn't realize you can do this. So if you can imagine the worst of the websites on the web and you type things in here, it'll do it. I'm going to give you a brief example of how uncensored this is. Give me an image of Donald Trump kissing Kamala Harris in Central Park. All right. Now, this is going to give you an image that, look at that, just created. Now, that's such a disturbing image, but that's about as far as I wanted to go to show you what can be done with this. But not only that, now make an image of Donald Trump and Elon Musk playing chess. This is with a Grok subscription. I'm getting carried away. This is what happens because I love AI. There you go. All right. So that's Grok. I also tell you other places where you could get Flux. And I'm doing it again. I have to continue. These are the image models. Now, let me explain to you. What's ever up at the top is what I think is the best. I also have labels. Labels here are top rated, my favorite, free, complex, used by Groove Digital, highly recommended, industry leading, and not yet available to the public. Like some things have been shown, but they just haven't released it yet, right? Here's a little tool like Prompt Enhancer. This is just a little tool that if you put a dog playing tennis, right? And then you choose here that you want it like Pixar, you click run this, and it gives you a really cool prompt that will create this even better. So it's creating it. Now I click copy, and now I have this really cool prompt. Now, if I were to go to, let's say, Midjourney or Leonardo or Grok, right? Or DALL-E or ChatGPT. We have to move on. I got to get going quicker. Just wanted to show you, I give you tools that show you how you can even create a simple prompt and make it into a Pixar prompt or an even better prompt. That's why this thing is so friggin' magical. This I refer to as the AI command center. All right. So this is every image platform out there. And at a certain point, I stop even rating them. These are the best video, text to video, and now you even have image to video. This is AI video editing. Oh man, guys, I'm going to be doing trainings on this, but only for the certified members. So if you want to be getting access to all these trainings and understanding how these tools work, and my favorite one, I should probably not keep this all the way over here. Let me just see, kit bashing. I should probably move this all the way to here because this is going to be the most important part of the AI Command Center is I'm going to be showing you how to combine 5 or 6 of these tools together to create an actual workflow by kit bashing these things together. So if you wanted to create a storytelling, like Into the Spider-Verse type of video, I'm going to show you the several tools that you can do that. So we have AI video editing, we have storytelling animation. So if you want to create a VSL with consistent storytelling or a children's book or anything like that, man, when you dig into these stuff, guys, there's just tons, and this one didn't get saved. There's tons and tons of video tutorials. I want to let you know that every one of these tools, I watch about 5 to 7, sometimes 15, 20 different videos on these different tools. And then I say, okay, this particular YouTuber explains it the best. And then I'm doing all the curation for you. So if you want to learn about something, you just come in, you do a search, and you'll know that the best ones are the ones up at the top in this labels form. Talking avatar. I now think that Synthesia is now better than HeyGen after they released their 2.0. Text to music. With text to music, you can actually separate the stems now. So after you create music, you can separate the audio, the guitar, the bass, and all these different things. You can iterate. Oh my God. Just watching the videos that are in here that I put for you, as you can see, mind blowing. This is our good friend right here, Bob Doyle Media. And he does a really good job on this stuff. Audio enhancing. This one right here, this is a little demo of a guy, you don't hear it, but he's in front of a leaf blower right now. And then right here, it just automatically takes all the background noise out. This one, we give you all different ways for audio enhancing. This is text-to-speech and voice cloning. This is speech-to-text. This is language dubbing. So if you want to upload a video and have it speak in Portuguese or German or Spanish or Mandarin, you can do that. If you want text to sound effects, you can literally just go direct to these links that I give you right here. And this will take you to a text to sound effects maker if you're logged in. Here's another one that's free. You can go here to this one and just type in a coin spinning on a table. And you would click that, and next thing you know, it would automatically just create that sound effect for you. So no longer do you need royalty-free images, royalty-free video. One of the things that I didn't even go over, the best way to do video now with video is these new things. They now have image to video. So you can make your images in Flux or Midjourney or DALL-E or Leonardo. And what's really cool about that is now that you have the image, you can make that the starting image or the ending image. Let me show you one thing right here that I did to my friend Felicia. Okay. This was on her birthday. And I had this image. You're not seeing my screen, so don't worry. I had this image right here of her. And so what I did is I took that image and I put it into something, and I said, happy birthday to her. And it was just an image. And out of that image, I said, a woman eating cake on her birthday. And let's do that again. Okay, look at this. And her response to me is, oh my God, is that actually me? Or is that AI? More importantly, is that the AI so good it's hard for even me to tell? Or is it that I actually shoved cake? It's impossible for me to remember. She was so shocked. So I basically told her how I did that, right? And here's another one that's just one of my favorite cards in here. And this right here in video with Leonardo.ai, this video right here by Ray William Johnson, he breaks down exactly how he uses Leonardo to create consistent characters. Damn good video. All right. So moving on, we were at somewhere around text to sound. Workflow and automation, that's what we did the first half on. Flowise, N8N. There's other different tools that do it, but I believe N8N and Flowise are the best. All GroovePaid customers get that. These are trainings we're going to do on lead automation tools that use LinkedIn to automatically, basically make autoresponders out of leads on LinkedIn. Excuse me, you put in who you're looking for. It does a manual outreach, talks to them. It's really incredible, really cool stuff. AI sales and support, agentic frameworks. These are all labeled complex. I don't really think that this is for anybody, but If you want the old school way of doing it as a programmer and building it into software, it's here. But basically what's happened is Flowise has now created a drag and drop user interface that does these complicated things. AI coding, things that you want to know if you're AI certified, no code and low code platforms, things like Hugging Face, Vision. And then here's a category I'm calling AI automation and consulting. This is where if you want to follow other leaders that talk about how they're running their company, they put really good content on YouTube. So folks, that's over 25 different categories or what you would call lists and cards on the list. This is all a board, and these are different lists or categories, and they're highly curated by me. But moving on here, that is the AI Command Center. I basically went over it with you. It's members only access for the people that are certified. We have over 25 categories. You get the latest news, the experts. I rank every model. Then I give you tool ratings. I curate tutorials for you. And then I give you kit bashing. And you get part of that with your certification program. And as I said, you can make up to $25,000 per client with that, or more. Mike Koenigs and Brad Costanzo make even more. Next, the software that you get. You get Flowise. That's a $780 a year value. You get the hosting instance and installation with N8N. You'll be getting that before September 1st. You'll be getting all of this before September 1st. All right. You get access to Groove. You already have it. This is here for the people that pay the non-Groove lifetime price, which I'm going to be going over. It's a little bit more for those folks, but you already have this. But if somebody that does it is not a lifetime customer, not a subscriber, we have a plan for them as well. Now, you will also be getting the trainings, as I said, AI automation training updates twice per month. On the beginning of the month are going to be the updates and the news and all the cool tools and demos. And then in the middle of the month, I'm going to be actually creating workflows and publishing them to you for the community so that you can have them. And by the way, where will the community live? The community is going to be living in this board because we've activated the ability for anybody to comment and follow and share any different thread. So basically consider each one of these cards. Consider each one of these cards that you're going to be getting access to, essentially a forum or a thread. So you'll be able to click in here and talk and have activity with other members and talk about different things in there. Now, it's not necessarily a support group. Don't expect Groove to go in and answer, the 700 different cards that are in here. But if you click and say that you want to follow this entire list or the board or a particular card, you will actually get notifications sent to you. So moving on, and we're almost done, folks. We have certification. Let's talk about this. So how do you get certified? All right. So the way you get certified is, number one, you will get access to this AI Command Center. All right. And then once you are familiar with the AI Command Center, I'm going to make it even easier for you. I'm going to be creating a, let's see if it got here, Comprehensive Learning AI Command Center. So let me just clean this here. You're going to be getting I'm going to curate everything that you need. I'm going to highlight this right here. I'm going to curate everything that's in the test into a PDF that you can study. So remember when you move to a new state, you have to retake your driver's license test, but you don't have to do the road test. But it's a little different in California, the way stopping, can you turn right on red at city limits and all that type of stuff, right? So if you don't study, you're going to fail, right? And I don't expect I want you to fall in love with this ACE, the AI Command Center, but I don't want you to have to wonder, is this going to be on the test? So what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be creating a PDF for you that you will read, just like you would study for a written test for when you went to go get your driver's license or your learner's permit, right? And so everything that's in the test will be here. Now, I want you to know that when you take the test, there will be 125 questions that will be pulled from a pool, and a random 25 will be given. So it's not the same test every time. So you will have to read that report, okay? Because I don't want you going out and saying that you're a certified consultant and you're really not, right? The test is easy for anybody that gets involved and reads the report. But you can't just say, hey, I'm going to go take the test, because you will fail, all right? You can retake the exam every 7 days. I'm creating the exam with something called Class Marker. We're going to automate it. There's going to be a membership at app.workflowapp.ai. You're going to log in. You'll have your portal to get N8N, FlowWise, access to certification and take quizzes, access to the AI Command Center board here, with Trello. Everything is all going to be put into a domain. You'll even see we even own this domain, workflowapp.ai. And here's Brad right there. And that is going to be at app.workflowapp.ai. That is not finished yet. We're wrapping up the development on that membership portal. And that's where you get access to FlowWise. And it's basically the AI certification portal for everything. When you go in there, you're going to click Take a Test. You will be able to take a test. We'll give you a link. And if you pass, you will be able to print your certificate. It will be good for 1 year. It'll have an expiration date. And you need to take the test every year, because you can imagine, if you were certified last year, you would be a prompt engineering expert, and you wouldn't know, and you couldn't, if you went to sleep and you didn't know anything else, you really wouldn't be an AI automation expert. So it's going to be $497 a year for Groove AI or Groove.cm lifetime members, or people that have a current subscription. All right. So that's it. I'm going to create this portal for you. I'm going to create a report for you to study on. You can take the test every 7 days. Once you pass, it prints you a certificate. It's good for 7 days. I'm going to curate 125 different questions. The test is going to pull from a pool and give you 25 different questions. And I'll give you an example of what the questions will be like. Which of the following is not an image model? Midjourney, Leonardo, Flux, or Toadstool, right? And if you say Flux, then you'll fail. Toadstool is not an image model, right? So you're going to have to know these things, but it's not hard, right? None of the questions are open answered. It's going to be N8N true or false types of questions, or multiple choice, all of the above sometimes. So I may say something, which of the following automation tools is used for human in the loop, N8N or FlowWise? And if you don't know it, you don't know, and you really shouldn't be certified. But if you know it, it's really easy, right? It's like, they're not hard stuff. You'll read the report, and all you got to do is pass with a B, which is 80% or more, or 20 out of the 25 questions. Moving on, almost done here. Certification assets. Once you get certified, we're going to give you an AI automation presentation. There's going to be a keynote that you can open in Keynote or PowerPoint. It's going to be a beautiful presentation. And when you get your client and you tell them that you're an AI automation consultant, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to walk them through a presentation, and then you're going to log in and you're going to show them this dashboard, and you're going to do a presentation sort of like I'm doing right now. You're going to tell them what AI automation workflows are. You'll show them an image like this. You'll basically tell them that little morning walk story, and they're going to be like, oh my God, can you do this for me, right? And then we're going to give you a VSL funnel. You're going to import this into Groove. We will give you the video. Your job is to stand in front of a nice area and say, hi, my name is Mitch Russo. I am a certified AI automation and workflow consultant. We offer many done-for-you services. I made a short presentation with my team to show you what we offer you. Take a look at this presentation. If you like this is going to play the video that we make for you. If you like what you see, simply click the button below, and you can schedule an appointment. Now, you can take the appointment if you wanted and build the workflows, or it'll go and track to our team. We'll close the deal. We'll collect the money. We'll send you a third. Okay. And like I said, if it's a $5,000 deal, you'll get your $1,700. If it's a 15, you'll get 5. If it's 25, you'll get over $8,000, right? And that is what Mitch Russo is doing. By the way, Mitch bought the Groove.ai white label and by the way, if you have the white label, of course you get this. I highly recommend the white label. It's $299 a month. You get your own instance of Groove.ai. You can charge whatever you want for it. We don't have time to go over it here, but if you go to groovewhitelabel.com, not only would you get FlowWise, not only would you get N8N, not only would you get Groove.cm, not only would you get Groove.ai, but you can resell Groove.ai. You get the pages and everything to do it as well, and you get your own. You get to keep all of the money. We even pay for all of the API credits. So you don't pay any API credits. We pay for all of the API credits for 1 million words per month for your members. If they need rollover credits, they buy them from us. And you can charge $497 a year or $99 a month like we do, and you get to keep all the money, and you don't have to share it with us, and you automatically get it enrolled in the certification program. All right? So Yeah. So when you're certified, we will give you a presentation that when you close your own $500 to $1,500 clients, and we'll give you a VSL funnel if they are interested in the done for you. Now, here's the next one. This is the biggest one here yet, folks. As you know, we have the Collective Mastermind. That's our $25K per year mastermind. That meets here at the studio automatically every February, every June, every October. Our next one is in October. We just wrapped up our other one 2 months ago. This is a $25,000 mastermind. You will be able to attend, and we are shifting focus. The Collective Mastermind is being renamed the Collective AI Mastermind. And we are only going to be discussing AI automation and workflows and AI tools, basically everything here as it pertains to digital marketing and e-commerce. Okay. And having access to this mastermind, okay, there's a caveat. I got to finish here. Having access to this mastermind means you're going to get 2 days, Friday and Saturday, in February, June, and October, to attend from the comfort of your own home. It's virtual via Zoom, and all the content is recorded. If you miss it, you can always go back and watch it in the archives. This is our 25K mastermind. You've just been invited to it, and you can watch it for free from home. It's a free bonus. Now, because we can only fit about 50 people here in the studio, anybody that wants to come in person, because we plan on having thousands of people in this program, anybody that wants to get access to this. Oh, I forgot we started at 1:30. I thought I was way behind on time. I forgot. I thought we started at 1. We started at 1:30. Sorry about that. Anybody that wants to attend, you can get a live in-person ticket. Come to my studio, my office right here in Boca Raton. I kind of just gave you a sneak peek of where it's at if you were to use Google Earth. We're right in Boca Raton. We're a quarter mile from the water. You can attend. We have a classroom. We have our wall. It's a beautiful studio. If you haven't seen it, if you don't know, now you know. It's absolutely incredible. And you can get an in-person event ticket. But warning, it's the first 50 people only, and that's $497, and you get to attend in person. Now, my other mastermind members that paid $25K, they get to come for free. All right. In-person benefits, you get to meet me. You get to see our $1 million studio. You get networking with other people. And the most important thing is you get to experience the Sunday Fun Day. This becomes a 3-day event because we then do fun activities like playing that golf, ranged game. I forget what it's called, pure golf, something like that. So you get the mastermind included for free. That's a $25,000 mastermind you get access to. And if you want to come in person, it's just $497 for an in-person ticket. Many people around the world prefer to just watch it from home. So let's talk about the pricing. What is the special pricing for Groove.cm and Groove.ai customers? Let's see, this was supposed to be saved. All right. If you're a Groove.cm or Groove.ai customer, meaning you are a legacy lifetime customer of either one, not both, either one, then if you only have Groove.cm, you'll get Groove AI. If you only have Groove AI, you'll also get Groove.cm with this. You will also be getting access to FlowWise, to N8N, everything that I just covered. The price is just $497 per year, and that's a total savings compared to the price for people that do not have Groove.cm, which is $149 a month, which is $1,794 per year. So you're saving $1,291 per year over that price. I'm going to tell you where you can go buy that right now. And for some reason, Donna, I'm going to try to see why that Dropbox link, probably not the right time for me to be worrying about that, but I just looked over, the Dropbox link didn't sync for whatever reason. I honestly don't know why, but it's not that important. Mitch's video, we kind of saw it and I walked you through it. So if you are a lifetime member of GrooveCM or Groove AI, either one, or you have a current subscription for one of them, you'll get the other, and you'll get that today for just $497 per year. And you'll also get all of the certification. If you are not a member, well, today you can get Groove.cm, Groove.ai, the certification program, FlowWise, N8N, access to the mastermind, access to the AI command center, all of this, the certification program, everything that we just went over. I'm going to give you a recap in just a minute. You can get started today for just $149 a month. I do not recommend that. You're paying $1,800 per year. that adds up really, really fast. Why does this say edit and save? Okay. Now you have two other options. You can pay $4.97 every 6 months. So as you can see, the people that are paying, that already have Groove.ai lifetime are essentially getting a 50% off deal, right? You only pay $4.97 a year instead of $4.97 every 6 months. So it's half price in that sense. So you would pay $4.97 every 6 months. Now, if you want to just, if you're not a Groove customer, you don't have the lifetime, you're not a Groove customer, and you want to get access to Groove.cm, Groove.ai, and FlowWise, and NNN, and access to the certification program and everything, you can pay $797 per year. All right. And that's a savings over the retail price of about $1,000 per year. All right. So there you go, folks. If you want to know where you could get access to this, you could get access to this right over here. Let's click on Get Started. It's like I keep forgetting to save a lot of things here. Okay. You will get started at workflowapp.ai/get access. So I'm going to have Donna paste that link. There we go. And I think we are at the 90-minute mark right now, which I think is really, really good. I have to be honest. Like, I forgot. I thought we started learning. I was like, man, it's 2 hours in. We're only 90 minutes in. Here's Brad Costanza. You can watch that video. Now, folks, I do apologize. If you take a look here, I used Groove.ai to basically create all of this copy, right? All of this copy and everything. And that's going to be going here at workflowapp.ai/replay. And so the replay is going to be up here later. You can see we've got a placeholder. You can see we don't even have a lot of copy on here yet, but it really doesn't matter because I went over all of this with you. But all of this copy that I put on with my team in the next 48 hours, we're really going to be dressing up this page. So I do apologize. There's a lot more than we were able to even get on in here. Like, we're not really explaining, the mastermind and everything for you. But, you pretty much get it. I'm going to have this page updated more by the end of the day, by tomorrow, and certainly the replay page. But you can watch the replay and see everything that you're getting. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. Yeah. Donna, I'm going to share this document with the entire world. Anyone with the link. Done. Right? And I might even make all those Trello cards, not all of them. I might create a board with just these two and then make that public as well. I don't know if that's easy to do. So maybe not. So let's give that link to the team. And so that's actually a copy document that I gave to my team, but it basically covers everything. Let me show you basically what we did, right? I put in all the information of what you're getting, and I put it into a GPT. And this is rich copy, like a lot of copy for the website. And then when we get to like the block sections, I just have like, if you just want a summary of it, it's here. And then this is like the recap for the checkout. So this is basically, when you click on this, what you're getting, right? It shows you every single thing in here. Consider this the sales page that I just didn't get a chance to put on because I had to focus more first on getting this presentation ready for you. I even repurposed all of that stuff and had ChatGPT put it into what I would call slide bullets here for you. But you kind of get everything that's in there. So to get started, and Donna, can you just confirm with me that you put the link in somewhere for the users, and I'll tell them where it is. Donna's muting her microphone around the Zoom.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Mike. Which link are you talking about? The order link is in the chat.
And it's in chat.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, we have an actual chat. The order link is there. I dropped it there.
Oh, there it is, chat.
As well as instructions to lifetime members to scroll to the bottom to get their link.
Gotcha. Okay, I'll demo that right now. And if you can, Donna, put that Google Doc that I just put in there. Just label it, temporary sales page. Yeah, temporary sales page. So you guys obviously have a lot of questions. We'll get to them in just a minute. So you click that link, and you're going to notice that this, and by the way, folks, this offer is an introductory offer. Believe it or not, I'm sure you said, when you look at what we're offering for the certification program, $497 a year. That's about as cheap as it can be for the amount of time that I'm going to be putting into this thing. I think you guys will agree I couldn't have made it any cheaper. And I'm putting so much work into this because it's my passion. I didn't want to give myself more work. I actually do all this stuff, and I want to curate it. I want to share this with you. And I wanted to add those additional tools in there for you. And I really want to step up our game and make us and you the best knowledgeable people. So that when you get there, this is for the public, all right? So if you don't have Groove.ai, you can get it, like if you're not a lifetime member and you're just one of what we call the free members, you can just pay $797, you get everything for the year. You can pay $497 every 6 months or $149. Now, you're going to see right here, we didn't do the best job on it, right? Like I said, we were working on this page all the way up, so there's not even a blue link. If you're a lifetime member, and it's not just lifetime members, by the way, I'll just let you know, if you are currently subscribed to Groove.cm for $497 a year, or if you're subscribed to Groove.ai for $497 a year, or if you have the combo at $797 a year, you're also qualified for this. So any paid customer that has an active subscription or is a legacy lifetime member, you just click here. That's going to take you where you can buy it for just $497. All right. So this is the link that you want to do for lifetime members. We didn't get a chance to make a separate checkout page just for the lifetime members. So your link is right here. So let's talk about what you get and when you get it. All right. We're going to go back to here. So here's copy that the GPT made for me. I didn't even read it. Let's just read it, right? Tired of paying sky-high prices for AI tools and resources in today's market? Similar AI automation, but this is my GPT that does what I call the Ron Popeil close, sets an anchor, but you're not going to pay that today, right? Similar AI automation platforms can cost anywhere from $2,000 to $10,000 annually. Don't know where it came up with that. With some specialized tools even going up to $25,000 per year. All right, I've got to fix that because that's just not true. But what if I told you there was a better way? Introducing the AI Command Center, ACE, the ultimate members-only platform that gives you unparalleled access to the best AI tools, workflows, industry-leading experts, all meticulously curated and organized into over 25 distinct categories. And here's the best part. It's not going to cost you anywhere near these exorbitant prices. And then we just went over the prices for you. The retail price is this, and the GPT is set to set a high price, which is $149 per month. But for a limited price, you can get access for $797 or $497 every 6 months. Oh, this got it wrong, and we've got to edit this. This is 6 payments, but $497 every 6 months. Right, that's the retail. But remember, if you are a member of Groove.ai, you just pay $497 a year. So again, what you're getting, you get the Groove.cm, Groove.ai. If you're a lifetime member, you already get it. That's why you get the discount. But everyone that is in this program will eventually have these products. You will have the FlowWise installation. We will give you the free hosting and a one-click installation. We will install and you have your own instance for you for the open source and tool. You're going to get the collective mastermind access where you can attend 3 times per year from the comfort of your own home. Pay $500 if you want to attend in person. You're going to get the exclusive trainings from me twice a month on the first of the month, approximately, and the middle of the month, where we're going to give you all the up-to-date on new tools and workflows and kit bashing, how the tools work together. And we're going to be creating monthly automation and workflow templates that we're going to publish to this community. It'll be released in a board, right? So when you get access, we will have something here that is going to be another card that is going to say AI workflow. So they're exclusive for this community. You will also, and I keep moving the wrong one because they look so similar. You get workflow app, N8N, Groove.cm, Groove AI, the mastermind, the training, the templates, and you get the AI automation and certification. And the AI automation and certification, folks, you already know that you get these assets. We're going to create the presentation and the VSL funnel that you can put into Groove when you're certified. I think we have that here. Why get certified? It's good for you to know what's going on. You can have your employer pay for it. How-to consultants. If you just do a presentation like I did today that ended here, people will pay between $500 and $1,500 for that. I think it's probably better to just put $1,500 there. And then once they see that, the done for you consulting, will open up. They're going to say, hey, can you do this for me? And if you're a technical person, like I said, 1 out of 15 people in here will have the pleasure of wanting to go in and create the workflows and work with a client and tell them I need your authorization to, you have to log in and connect your Google account. If you don't have the patience for that, if you do, you can make up to $5,000 per workflow. Most people want 3 to 5. And if you want us to do it for you, our team will do it for you and you get a third. We'll even close the deal, do the presentation, do all the onboarding for you. So you go to workflowapp.ai. That is located in the chat for you, workflowapp.ai. You don't even have to put the get access. You can just go to workflowapp.ai. It'll automatically redirect you to this page. Now, this page, my team didn't have all of the copy ready because I had to work on the presentation. I want to get ready on that for you. So I gave them some basic bullets, but I really wanted to make more rich copy. And that's why in the chat, you will see that Donna put access to the Google Doc. I see over 50 of you already in that document. That just breaks everything down a little bit more. I'll probably even put workflowapp.ai right at the top of that document so that if you were to go to it later, and I hope I didn't have anything in there, any notes or anything, but I don't think I did, that that is proprietary. This is basically just, a copy. All right. And let's H1 that as well. Oh, you should see what I'm doing. I'm basically in this document off the screen here. Okay. So there you go. That's in the chat as well. All right, everybody. And I want to see you inside of this AI certification program. We're starting September 1st. You will get access today. It'll release, if you don't have Groove.ai and Groove.cm, you'll get access to that today. At least for now, we have to manually add you all to this AI command center. We're using Trello to manage this. I'm going to set up the automations that when you buy, but right now that's not even set up yet. So we'll add you all manually as you purchase. We'll create a Google spreadsheet and add you. So give us a business day or two to get that in there. And then you're going to be getting access to this right here at workflowapp.ai. Before September 1st, you're going to be getting your welcome credentials at app.workflowapp.ai. And when you click on that, this is obviously being built right now. You can see my team already is building the back end. I can actually show you, I am coding this with my team, guys. I'm literally using something that is inside of the AI control center. You'll see that right here in AI coding. Right here, it's called V0, text to UI. So I'm actually creating for the team this is the sign-up page, sign-in page, the sign-up page, which you won't need because you'll automatically get in, your forgot password page. This one right here is how the members area is going to look. Underneath this, it's going to say certification, take quiz, access to the AI command center, all of that different stuff. This is text to UI. I simply just write a prompt and it builds it out for me. Excuse me, I click the code and I just share this with my team. And I say, so instead of having to make everything in Snagit and point arrows and say, I want it like this, I can design everything now. And I can even drag an image. I showed this to my team yesterday in a demo. I dragged in a screenshot. Okay. I dragged in a screenshot, as you can see here when I hover over this. Okay. You're not going to see it too well. I dragged in a screenshot of the Groove.ai dashboard. I went in too far. Let's hover. See the Groove.ai dashboard? I just dragged that in there and it automatically creates a dashboard for you automatically. So anything that I see, I can just take a screenshot of it or mock it up on an iPad. And this text to UI creates the UI. I give it to my team. So this is being built before September 1st. Today's the 21st. So you will have access by or before September 1st to app.workflowapp.ai. This is a private membership only available to certified members. You'll be able to take your test, you'll study, all that stuff is all in there. So for right now, you go to workflowapp.ai, workflowapp.ai. What a great domain name we were able to secure for this. And you get started for these prices. If you're not a Groove customer, if you are a Groove customer, just click on lifetime members. And again, even if you're currently just paying $497 a year for Groove or $497 a year for Groove AI, you're which is basically just the last 4 months, because we used to be all lifetime. Well, in that case, anybody who has a paid subscription or is a lifetime member of either product, you get all 4 softwares in the end. Just click this right here, and this will open up to the incredibly low price for everything for just $497 per year. You get to take the test every year. You get up to date on AI. You get to come to the mastermind virtually, or you can come in person for just $497, first 50 people only. You get my trainings, and you get the assets to do presentations. You can share this board with people, and you can also get the VSL funnel that we're creating for you. That's not ready yet. All of this stuff will be created for you by the time you take your test and pass.